Welcome back to our fourth review for the new Joytoy 118 scale Hurricane Dual Mode Mecha transformable mechs. In this fourth video, we are going to be taking a look at the second of the two mystery models. The first mystery model was a blue one. This mystery model is a gray version, and the packaging is exactly the same. There's no way to tell which one you're going to get unless you order them especially. So you can see the packaging here is the black and yellow box. Top and left we have the Battle for the Stars logo. On the right we have the scale, which is 118. In the center of the box we do have a yellow silhouette of the Hurricane Mecha. And just on the bottom there below the silhouette we have the Hurricane Dual Mode Mecha display. And on the bottom we have the mystery model. The top of the box we do have the black and yellow, and we have the Joytoy name. On the bottom is the same. On the side we have just the black and yellow Hurricane. And on the other side is the same, just as Hurricane. But our back side here, we can see the actual silhouette of the bike mode. We have some Joytoy information here on the left, which, let's see if I get that closer for you guys so you can pause and read it in your own time. We have the Hurricane Dual Mode Mecha here, mystery model display name. Here is a note from Joytoy, so you can go ahead and read that, pause and read it. On the bottom we have a warning. Checking hazards, small parts, not for children under the age of 3. This product is not a toy. These are recommended for adult collectibles, recommended for ages 17 and up. Made in China. And there's your UPC, if that helps you at all. So these are pretty cool. Very nice. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy outside the box. Okay, so we just got this top of the box. We open it up. The mystery mechs don't have the open window box on the front. They're just a pull-out type of boxes, so you can't see what's inside, like the Sand and the White Hurricanes. So you can see they just come in a clamshell. Okay, we'll get that here. So they do come with an instruction set. If you've seen the other 3 videos, I've walked through the actual instruction manual, and we found out, because we knew going through each one of these we were going to find out different things, different parts of it as we went along through the videos. So I recommend you guys watch the white one, then the blue mystery, and then the sand. They'll kind of fall in order. If you are watching this last video, I'm going to create a playlist for all these guys, so if you want to look for that, you can watch them in order. We have discovered many different things, many different features for the actual mechs throughout all 3 videos. We actually found out there's 3 different transformations. Here, the white one here on the right has its own. The 2 mystery models, the blue one here and the one we just opened, are the same transformation, and then the Sand has its own. We also found out in this video that a lot of them are actually, the robot mode is more superior than the bike mode is, and they are very fiddly. Things fall off, but they are, they're very nice mechs. So you can determine how, what you like them for. Do you like the bike? Do you like the robot? There's no right or wrong. It comes down to what you like. So for me, I like the mech modes, and then the transformation is fiddly. It's not straightforward. You have transformation straight to the cycle mode, but it's not straightforward through the instructions. You can, using instructions and pictures, you can get through it, but there's no instruction to get them back. And there are some features of these mechs that you can't see, because it's nothing in the instructions for you. So you kind of like go through my videos, you can see a lot of stuff that I found that was that you could see that wasn't in the instructions, and features that you can use. So this is going to be a little bit of a down from what you're used to seeing, because trying to keep the videos different. And since we've already did a very well review of the blue version on the articulation and everything, we're just going to go ahead and take a look at the overall aesthetics of the gray one. And if you want to see the articulation for this bot, which we're going to skip in this video, you can check out the other three, because this is basically the same as that one. And we can do some other cool features here. Got a little bonus in this video that I found something that's kind of cool. Hope you guys enjoy that coming up. And so we'll take a look at the instructions and show you. So here's the front cover. The second page is what you get. And here is the start of the transformation on one. We have the, starts with the pull off the legs first. And we found out this is actually called grenade launcher. And we found out this is called the motion sensor. Well, the white one doesn't come with the motion sensor, and then the sand one doesn't come with the grenade launcher. But what's really nice about these is these mystery mechs come with all the parts you get for the white and the sand. So you get all the guns, you get all the motion sensors, and the grenade launcher. So they're your best value to get more parts. So very cool. So we have, here's two. I'm going to have to move this out of the way for a sec. There's 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. There's 9 and 10. Please feel free to pause this if you want to look at these any different times. 11 and 12, 13 and 14. So the nice about me showing you this, if you buy these and you ever lose your instructions or they get damaged, you can always refer back to my videos and take a look, pause them, and you can see how to transform your mech. So I think that's some good content for you guys to have for, forever future reference. So 15 and 16, 17 and 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We have 24 through 27. There's 28, 29, and there's 30. It's 31. Here is the how to put on the weapons. If you do different configurations, if you would like. You see there at the top, you can put on the one set of guns and the motion sensor, or the other set of guns or the grenade launcher. This in here is to show the gun. And if you watch the first mystery mech review for the blue one, I did a very nice breakdown of how you can see the different configurations of the weapons that you can break down. They break down about 8 pieces, and I actually created my own very own, which I was calling a grenade launcher. So you want to check that out. So you can, if you may like that, you can configure it how I did and use it in your universe. So here we have the drone assembly. Looks pretty good. All right, so we're going to pull that out of there, and let's go ahead and see what we got. So here he is. Yeah, it's definitely a unique color. We have the gray, which has a dirty wash on it, with some dirty dry brushing with some blacks, maybe some flat blacks, and some maybe a darker gray. Looks very cool. He is identical to his partner of the Mystery Mechs, the other version, which we'll do a very nice comparison here shortly in this video. But overall, you can see he comes with the motion sensor, the rocket launcher on the top, and if you can see here, this one's painted black. Then the white one is painted red. On the blue version, it's not painted, and then obviously the sand one doesn't have one. So let's take a look at the overall aesthetics. Like I said, we're going to pass on the articulation because we've discovered all the articulation through the videos. The recent one was the wrist one that was hidden under this gauntlet. But here is the top of the mech. We do have the motion sensors done like in a gunmetal. We have the rocket launcher here that has the black tip. You can see the silver there on his joints and here on his back. So his eye, he has a red eye. We have a red dot right there. If I can find my pointer, it'll be okay. Guess this will work. So right in there. We do have the symbol here on his chest plate. Then we have some light blue. So to utilize the gray with the light blue looks fantastic. So there's some light blue here, some vents here, some light blue on the sides, some light blue on this crotch piece. There's some light blues on the arm here. Looks very, very good. On the back, we have some silverish gunmetal color, some black and grays. And on this side we have the blue on his gauntlet, some silver there on his joint. Very cool. Down here on his, before we do that, right here on his arms he has a 21. Now all the transformable Hurricane mechs have a number 21 marking on it. And so they must be part of the same team or unit. So getting back down to where I was trying to get ahead of myself, the thighs. We do have water slide decals here. Also, I've also discovered, so this is kind of new to this for the mechs, these are stationary, these two pieces here. This one actually moves, and if you kind of spread it out a little bit, you can remove them. That one's like moves a lot. This one doesn't move very much. So I did find out that these are removable, but these are stationary, and these are not removable. So if you try, you will break your handles on your mech. But for some reason, this one here has been very loose, and I can move it around. So it's not broke. It's just foldable. It's very cool. Very nice. The lower parts of the mech, we have the silver and the gray. We have the blue here on the back. We have some blue painted bolts here. I'm assuming that's what those are. We have that nice silver round thing on his hands. So overall, he's pretty much the same mold as his mystery mech. Just different paint. So overall, I think they pretty much used, this is the blue one here. They pretty much modeled the mystery mechs after the gray one. The gray one, I'm sorry, that's the sand one. They just basically did not add these shoulder pads here. And also it have a different head. But best that I can tell, they are the same on overall build. The only difference is that the blue mech, sand mech have the same feet, and then the gray mech and the white mech have the same feet, which is very, very cool. So if we can get those in the frame all together. So this is how they all look together. So you can see if you would like to purchase them all for your collection, or maybe if you just want one versus another one. So help you guys decide. The white mech Hurricane seems to be the most one that has a difference in him. He looks like he'd be more of a lightweight type of fighting mech, and these other guys are more of a big brute type mechs with heavy firepower. So he'd be your white one would be kind of like your quick strike versus your full blown heavy assault mechs. So let's take a look at some of the accessories came with. Now, like I said, the mysteries come with all the gear that between the two white and the sand ones. So this one comes with the sand mech, and so you get this and the white version guns. So you get two of these. These are painted in gray. We have silver here, black ring. This can move. This can rise up. It's black. We have some red here on the drums. The gunmetal color here. It's very cool. These are the ones that break down into 8 pieces, and you can change them, configure them in different configurations for how you see fit. And they also go on the shoulders of the mech, if you can get it to fit correctly from not bumping into all the other parts. So those are really cool. You can see here they just kind of threw them together outside the box to kind of move around a good bit. Quite stiff. They do loosen up as you transform or take apart these guns. Just be careful with the joints. Try to be when you first get them until you loosen up from you playing with them. But overall, those are pretty cool. And then you get in a baggie, these are the white Hurricanes repainted weapons. So they threw these in. So we have black grip, black handle. We have a gray gunmetal, gray / gunmetal body of the gun, silencer, or kind of looks like a silencer, scope. We have handles on the top, handles on the back, and you get 2 of those also. So it's really nice that they threw in the extra guns from the mystery models from each of the White Sand mechs. In my opinion, I thought that was very a good choice for value. So this part here, that comes with it, is the seat / body of the drone. So this is a seat for the motorcycle. This is the drone's head right here. Silver eyes, that's cool. And then we have 2 of the drone wings, gunmetal and gray, and some black there. It's like a very flat black. And then you get 2 sets of hands. The hands are fully stationary. You cannot move them. You cannot articulate the fingers or anything. But this is more of an open gripping hand. And then we have hands that are fully fisted, in case you want to go, bot to bot, and like a real steel type battle, which is pretty cool. So for the drone, all you have to do is grab your pieces here, find these little tabs, and some of them are very tight. I found that out of the 4, there's different tolerances, so just use caution. I'm not going to push them all the way down, but all you have to do is push the part back like this, and there you have your gray drone. Now on these guys, I tried to do it on the other one and it kind of just fell off, so let's see how it fits. Yes, yeah, it just falls off again. It does kind of show you that you're supposed to put this motion sensor here and on the bottom, which is an option, but it doesn't stay very well. Or maybe you can put the rocket launcher or grenade launcher from the shoulder, but it doesn't work out as planned. So you can put the drone, store it on the back of the mechs like so. We'll use the blue one as a demonstration because it's a little fiddly to get on. You got to get the right angles like so, and then you just tuck this between his legs. This is this body piece here, like so. So it's kind of like that, but it may give you a little bit of trouble at first to get used to it. So let's go ahead and get a couple mechs out the way, and let's see if we can just use the mystery ones for a second. And we'll do a nice comparison with the these guys. These were recently released, these robots. They're for support or attack robots. So that's how they scale with those. Very cool. Give an idea. How they scale. They scale perfectly with them. So they're definitely, if you have these, you can definitely have a well supported team with the mechs and the robots for support or even attack mode. So every now and then, I like to try to throw some extra ideas that I come across in, kind of I call it like a little bonus for you guys. The way to give back to you guys watching videos, I don't know, is just try to be, feel like a nice thing to do, I guess. You may like some of the bonus things I show, you may not. Hopefully you guys do. So in this little bonus part, I've discovered something. For me and some of my fellow collectors that I talk to, one of the enemies in the world is dust. And the more parts you have, the more little crevices and little, like on the mechs, all these little areas, and dust will lay in every little crack and cranny that you can even think of on a figure. It becomes a problem. It definitely becomes a problem for larger displays. If you're constantly got to be dusting figures, especially if you have thousands of figures, it can be very time consuming. So I was walking around Walmart and I seen these. I do not collect Funko Pops. They're a very nice product. I just don't collect them. These are Funko Pop cases. They call them pop protectors. They retail at Walmart for like $7.97 or something like that. And I'm sure you can get them offline. But what's really, really nice about these, if you hate the dust, that's what they look like. They fit pretty perfectly. Now, if you ever try to buy a display case, you kind of going to know that, it's hard to get a perfect display case for, your item you're trying to stick in the display case, because it's either too tall, too wide, too deep, etc., or not enough space. These fit really, really nice, as you can see. They even have a nice space on them to where you're not losing hardly any space, and you have to, accommodate the drone. They sit really nice inside. All four of them do fit because they're the same size. The only thing about them, on the top, they do have that plastic pop Funko there on the plastic. So if you don't mind that on the top, you can actually use these for your mechs if you want to display them. So that's what that kind of looks like. But for me, it don't matter to me because it's on the top. It's going to be on the shelf. I'm never going to see it. But they fit these perfectly, and it definitely saves you some space on your display cases, or your display shelf, or however you display them in your DTOFs or on your wall. These are very cool. They on the back here, they even leave you some space to lay your weapons in there, or your parts if you don't want to keep them in your box or in a alternative case or baggie, however you store your accessories. Obviously, you probably even stick some of the guns on the back. Obviously, nothing's ever perfect, but in my opinion on this, I think it's kind of a nice fit for display if you want to have them out. So let's get him out of there. And we'll use the blue one just because he still has the, oops. There we go. The blue one, see, he fits in there perfectly. Looks really good. And then, of course, you can put your sand one in. Like so. And they all fit really nice, as you can see. So, yeah, I thought that was a cool feature for these. If you, especially if you can put all four of them. I did buy four. You put all four of them together on a shelf. If you don't have them displayed with specific units or however you want to do it, but that's definitely a display option, and I think that's really cool for way to display your Hurricane mechs. And they're actually nice and quality cases, so for the price you really can't beat it. So overall, I do hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope you guys did enjoy the look that we had and the journey we had trying to figure out all about the mech. I didn't transform them in any of my videos because I really didn't buy them for the motorcycles. So if you guys, leave that up to you guys to when you're talking half an hour each, time's definitely an issue with everything else in the world. Half an hour each to do transform them to one mode, and then that's 2 hours for 4 mechs, and then back again. 4 hours is just a lot of time. So, but it'll definitely leave you guys with some something to look forward to if you do buy them. And there's, I know Joytoys and Joytoys put out transforming videos. If you look for them online, they're not hard to find. But I just don't know if it's worth it for me to do it, because they usually retail around, you know, 50 to 65 bucks on an average, depending on when you get them. And if you break them, you know, you're out your mech, and it's just not worth it. For me, I'm never going to use the bikes. They're just too fiddly, and they're too bulky. But for me, the mechs work, and hopefully you guys enjoy both versions. So yeah, that's it for the mechs. Look for the playlist I'm going to add if you want to watch them from the beginning to the end. We've been doing some more cool videos. I've discovered a new robot, just so that's kind of a spoiler too, that fits perfectly with the 1/18 scale. And I'll be doing a video for that soon, so look forward for that.